My neighbors keep waving at me from their windows, but this building has been empty for 10 years. I moved into this place because it was cheap, and the only thing out my bedroom window was another gray, lifeless building. No traffic noise, no streetlights shining in, just an alley and rows of dusty windows staring back at me. The first night, I was unpacking and happened to glance out. On the fifth floor, directly opposite mine, someone was standing in the window. A man, maybe mid-30s, in a dark shirt. He lifted his hand and waved at me like we were old friends. I froze, then awkwardly waved back. He smiled, stepped away, and the room behind him went dark. The next morning, I mentioned it to my landlord while signing the last bit of paperwork. "You said the building across the alley is just offices, right?" I asked. He paused halfway through, turning a page. "There is no building in use across the alley. It's condemned. Has been for 10 years. I laughed, waiting for the punchline, but he just slid the keys toward me. "Stay away from it. Kids sometimes try to break in. The stairwells are unsafe." That night, I stayed up late scrolling on my phone. Out of habit, I checked the window. The man was there again. This time, he wasn't alone. A woman stood next to him, long hair hanging over her shoulders. They both waved in slow, perfect sync. Their faces didn't look quite right from that distance, too smooth like low-resolution images. I turned off my lamp and edged closer to the glass. From across the narrow alley, their dark window reflected some of my room. My desk lamp, my unmade bed, my shape in the glass. And then I realized they were standing in the same positions as me. I lifted my right hand. The man lifted his right hand at the same speed. The woman mirrored the tilt of my head exactly. My stomach tightened. This wasn't them waving at me, they were copying me. I pulled back the curtain and backed away. My phone buzzed with a notification, and I grabbed it to distract myself. On impulse, I searched the address of the building across the alley. Multiple articles came up. Fire, structural damage. 5 confirmed victims. I scrolled until I saw a photo, grainy and overexposed. A man and woman at a window, smoke curling around them. The same window across from mine. Same positions. The timestamp on the photo was exactly 10 years ago tonight. I looked up. Now every window across from mine was filled. Dozens of figures lined up behind the glass, all facing me. Each one standing in the same place as a piece of furniture in my room. My chair, my dresser, my bed. I watched as one of them, the one across from where my door is, reached out to the empty air and turned an invisible knob. My apartment door behind me clicked softly and began to open.